everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of the honorable judges and all of you, the audience who's watching this video right now. First of all, I would like to thank the Almighty God that I'm still able to attend this contest, and to the committee that has held this English speech contest for letting me be one of those contestants. Before I begin to speak, let me introduce myself. My name is Vincelia Nathani. On this occasion, I'm going to give a speech about this one of the most familiar privilege we knew, beauty privilege. First thing first, what's the meaning of beauty privilege? According to Oxford Dictionary, privilege is a special right or advantage that a particular person or group of people has. So if we're talking about beauty privilege, then it must be about a special right or advantage that is obtained because of their appearance that is considered beauty or pretty. Looks are subjective, I don't deny that. This is why it's difficult to understand how is something like this beauty privilege can be a thing. White privilege or male privilege, for example, is easier to understand because it relates to the way certain elements of identity that seem to be more easily measured. But it's not as simple to quantify or define pretty. Who even gets to decide who and what is pretty anyway? In broader terms, it's society. Beauty standards are set and maintained by face we see splashed on the screen, on the cover of magazine, on billboards, and on the television. For the longest time, beauty was light-skinned, skinny, and cisgendered. The people we choose to celebrate often reflect who we see as beautiful, and those who possess celebrate physical characteristics benefit from beauty privilege. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever met someone, or do you have any experience about this thing called beauty privilege? Have you ever felt privilege or disprivilege because of the way you look? Does beauty privilege really exist in this society? For the last question, unfortunately, the answer is yes, it is. It really does. As an example, when there is someone who's considered pretty, people make a mistake and the society just easily forgive them away, then it's the beauty privilege they got. Also, the fact that people with pretty appearance will also be judged without knowing the truth as someone who is intelligent with good personality, but not with those people who's got not really attractive appearance. It's just two examples of many, but it really shows that pretty people actually enjoy a better life than those people who's considered not pretty. Seems scary, isn't it? Being called pretty and people around you just treat you as if you're their precious one. But have you guys ever thought about what's really going on with pretty people's life? Is their life really that smooth? Well, it's not really is. Sometimes they also feel disadvantaged by the label they got. They're often being underestimated because of that beauty privilege, even though they were working their hard or they were trying their hard. Also, in a study entitled Judging a Book by Its Cover, Beauty and Expectation in a Trust Game by Rick Wilson and Catherine Eckel, they found a new term called beauty penalty, which is a penalty that is obtained by pretty people after failing to live up to the expectation of their social environment. This can happen because the expectation that people gave to them usually too high. Wilson takes an example about a pretty waitress. When they're not living up to the customer's expectation of service, they will only get a small tip because the customer had too high expectation about the pretty waitress service. Well, ladies and gentlemen, based on what I said before, being considered pretty is like a double-edged sword. If you're one of those people who got that beauty privilege, please don't be in denial and be grateful about it. Take it as a blessing and use it wisely. And if you're someone with no beauty privilege, it's okay. Let's just show the world that we could make it even without a pretty face. Because a pretty face is not a requirement to take a successful life, isn't it? Every person has their own beauty. Been there, done that. I think that's all my speech for today. If there's any mistakes, please forgive me. Thank you.